PRF1 ignites an engine roar. Sin City's heat, can't ask for more. PRF1's tearing down the strip. A flash of chrome, a power trip. Crowds are wild, the stakes are high. Desert stars burn in the sky. Pit crews ready, tires spin. This is where the legends win. Vegas velocity, feel the fire burn. PRF1's glory at every turn. From Tropicana to Bellagio lights, we race the dream through Vegas nights. Champions born in smoke and flame, fast and fearless, chasing fame. No second chances, no regrets. We're cashing speed like Vegas bets. Casinos echo the turbo sound, gold dust rising from the ground. Precision cuts like desert glass, such corners a masterclass. Red lights fade and hearts ignite. This is more than black and white. Carbon wings and neon glow, PRF1 steals the show. From the Mirage to the Mandalay, engines thunder like a cabaret. Viva the racers, bold and brave. No luck, just skill, that's how we pay. Vegas velocity, lights go green. Fastest show you've ever seen. PRF1, where we ride the line past the limits of design. Champions rise and history's made. Under Vegas stars, we'll never fade. Fuel the fire, hear the calling. PRF1, we race for it all. So place your bets and feel the thrill. In Las Vegas, speed's the deal. From dusk till dawn, we chase the sun. Forever fast with PRF1.
We're all lining up, we're in Las Vegas. I'm not too sure how many laps this is, but I'm going to wing it until I get a bit of a feel for things. But we're on board with Joss Godwin and waiting on the lights to turn. This is a sprint race, reverse grid I believe. A lot of people disqualified there, I don't know why, but the race is starting now. And they're off. Not sure what is happening there, but it seems to be a wee bit disjointed. So we all seem to be round the corner fairly safely. Let me just get a minute or two to get my head round things, but up to now it seems to be a clean start. And we've got Darthush in the lead, Tom 1998 in second, Wads 51 third, Joss Godwin's fourth, AMS Trappy is in fifth, Jorce in sixth, Ali Khan, hi Ali, number 7. We've got Morgan Hughes in the McLaren, Jack Daniels in the Mercedes, Schmitty in Williams, Mike Legend in the Alpine. The kick is being driven by the Dark Mark. Jeff of Boom is number 13 in the Ferrari. The Haas is Clem. Fuse Demon, I've heard of Fuse. I think he's done a bit of commentary in the past. He's in 14th, and the PRF1 Clem 15th, and Dice Dublin is in 16th, Scartrick 17th, Andrew Smith 18th, and Slippery Salmon right at the back in 19th. But we're going to ride on board now with Tom in the lead in the Mercedes. This is 9 laps, and it's a pretty close battle going in behind Tom. Let's just go on with Trappy. Let's see what he's got in this Red Bull. He's chasing down Wads 51 in the Red Bull, so the two Red Bulls are working well together at the moment. I must say, I love Vegas. Tricky little corner there, you can tap the wall so easily. Everybody seems to be fairly clean round there. Nobody's going to hold back in a 9-lapper. It's going to be a flat to the mat job. It's a survival of the fittest here. We'll just bump down to George in that kick Salba. Let's have a look and see if he's got anything on this DRS straight here. This is one heck of a fast part of this track, reaching up to 211, 213 miles per hour sometimes. Slamming the brakes on for the left-hander. He's got somebody on his left. That's tight. That's good racing though, giving him plenty of room. Ali Khan knocking on his door. Fastest lap for Wads 51, 132.787. Great lap, sir. So that Mercedes is, or that Haas is definitely chasing down the kick. There's nothing in it here. Absolutely nothing in it. There's a bit of a gap now to number 9, which is Clem in the Haas. They're going to have their own race. There's a nice little battle going on here, but it's more behind. These 4 guys, 5 guys, 6 guys, 7 guys are all going to have a fight. There's nothing in it between them. Dark Mark hasn't had a good start here. Don't know what has exactly happened, but I probably missed some of it. It was such a rush to get in here. But let's go back to the leader, who's Tom. And Tom is definitely howling it down this straight. But you know what? The two Red Bulls are working well together, and they're going to track him down, that's for sure. They're coming round to the start and finish grid now. Let's see if somebody takes the move on the left-hand side here, or they're going to wait for the second DRS straight. Very little ERS here on number 2. 57%. Yes, he's got a fair wee bit, so he can just gather it up for the main straight, I reckon. He gets a bit squirrely round that corner in the Red Bull. Wee bit of a battle going in behind here. Let's have a look at these guys. We're on board with Jack Daniels here. He's driving the Mercedes in number 8. He's in 8th place at the moment, but he's chasing down the McLaren and Morgan Hughes. Ali Wadkan is in 6th place in front of him, and George in the kick in front of him. So quite a battle going on here. And here we go onto this flying piece of the track. He's at 201 miles per hour at the minute. He hits the DRS zone. He's up to 206, 7, 8. 208 miles an hour before he hits those brakes round that left-hander. Takes that nicely. Takes the apex. Yeah, that's great racing. Well done, Jack Daniels. But we're on the lap 5 here at the minute, and we better just go back up to those leaders, or they're going to be huffing with me. Wads 51 on the Red Bull takes the lead. Tom in 2nd, Josh in 3rd, and AMS Trappy's in 4th with George in 5th. But this is going to be an absolute DRS, out-battling each other, outsmarting each other right to the final line, I would say. Nobody won't be running away with this one, I don't think. Although this Red Bull in front of Wads seems to have a fair bit of pace. Jack Daniels gets a 3-second penalty. He won't be wanting that. Slippery Salmon's in the pit. He must have had a bit of damage. But we're just going to tap down onto Godwin at the moment. Josh Godwin. He's driving the Williams and he's sitting in third place at the moment as he goes in behind. Has he got the DRS here? Of course he does. But the thing about it is, the two guys in front of him, he has DRS as well, but he's saving up the battery, and that gives Josh a chance just to catch up the back. Again, round that left-hander. I'm surprised that that post is still there on the left. It's normally knocked away. They're coming round over the start-finish line now to start lap 6 of the 9-lap race here in Las Vegas. And this is the PRF1 sprint night. I think it's reverse grid, and then they're going to restart and have the full race. Thanks guys for having me along. I'm GAVINBASS1. Please give me a like and a follow on Twitch, and it's my pleasure to do a very last minute commentary. Schmitty, 10-second penalty, and that is not what you want in speeding in the pit lane. That's just ruined your race, sir. So as we stay on board with the top 3 at the moment, Wads 51 is holding this lead. We'll just give the dark mark a wee bit of love here, and we'll just pop down and have a look at him in 13th place. He's pulling away at the moment from Mike and Andrew Smith. I think I've raced against a few of these guys before. If I just look down, yeah, I've raced with Godwin, I've raced with Jack Daniels, I've raced with Dark Mark, Andrew P. Smith, Slippery Salmon. Yeah, I know a few of the guys here. Hi everyone, GAVINBASS1 on your microphone. Dark Mark's just pulled away now, and he's on the chase against that Ferrari of Darkosh. But it's only a 9-lap race, so I'm going to concentrate on the top 3 just for another while. A top 4 and possibly a top 5, because ex-George is making some ground on these 4 as they fight. They're going to make it easy for George to get on the back, but he's only 2 laps to do it. But Wad's still holding his own. Wad's only got 40% of battery. Tom's sitting very smart with 63. Josh has got 57% of battery. Trappy's got 78. So they're all building. They know exactly what they're trying to do. That's good clean racing in the front here with the top 4. But the guy, George, in the kicks, just finding it difficult to get on their back, and it's going to be difficult as those 4 are on a DRS train, and they are flying. There's a bit of a move going on here with the Williams. Josh takes Trappy. Oh, they're changing all over the place. But Wads holds it. Tom's in second. Oh, Trappy's just taken 3rd, and Josh Godwin into 4th. That's given Wads a chance just to pull a wee bit of a gap. But I'm going to ride on board with Trappy here on lap 7 for a while. Let's see what Trappy can do going around this left-hander before he gets onto the first DRS zone. He's nice and tight. Is he going to do it here, or is he going to wait to the big straight? Everybody's got DRS. Tom's going to build, and he's going to get that battery charged up before he comes to the straight, and Wads will definitely be vulnerable. Let's have a look at Wads. He's only got, well, he's got 60%, so he's got plenty of battery to try and defend down the straight. I love this section. He's built it right up to 80% now, so Wads knows exactly what he's doing. But these two guys are chasing it down. Andrew gets a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings, track penalties. Sorry about that, Andrew. Who's going to get the podium? Who's going to get the top spot? Wads is making it difficult for the second and third place. He's holding that lead. He's driving a good race. Let's just ride on board with the leader at the moment. He takes that very good. Takes lots of the apex. Gets it tight to the left-hand wall. Backs off ever so slightly. Full on the throttle onto the DRS zone, which he doesn't have, but Tom has. What's Tom got? Tom, 1998, is right on his tail. We had a yellow flag there because Schmitty and Scarb Tricks, they didn't finish. I wonder did they have an accident. But anyway, we're on lap 9. And we're on with the leaders. And we've got ourselves a race winner here. I don't think there can be anything done here. He's just got too much of a lead and he's got too much DRS left to hold the guy off. Jeff, a boom, 3-second penalty for you. But as we come round the final little chicane before the straight, and then that left-hander as Wad just gives the wall a kiss on his way through. It's so tight going round this left-hander. There's an inside move being tried. They're toe-to-toe. Who's got it? Oh! Wad gets the lead. Tom gets second. Josh Godwin gets a third. AMS Trappy gets fourth. George gets a fifth. Morgan Hughes sixth. Ali Khan is seventh. Dystopian is eighth. Hughes Demon is ninth. Darkosh in the Ferrari is 10th at this moment in time, but they haven't finished the race, so let's just see where they go. I think I got a little disorientated there, guys. Sorry, it was such a rush to get into the race. I've just watching the final bits and pieces of the game. But yes, that's the sprint over. Sorry about the vague commentary, but I just had absolutely no time to prepare for it. Hope I'm coming through loud and clear. The driver of the day for the sprint race was Dystopian. And yeah, Wads gets the win in the Red Bull. Tom second, Josh Godwin third, AMS Trappy fourth, George in fifth. Sixth was Morgan Hughes, seventh Ali Khan, eighth Dystopian, ninth is Fuse Demon, and Darkush in 10th, Clem 11th, Darkmark in 12th. Darkmark will be doing much better in the main race. Mike Legend in 13th, Andrew Smith 14th, Jeff Aboom in 15th, Jack Daniels 16th, 17th Slippery Salmon, 18th Schmitty, Scar Tricks and in the Williams, and Schmitty didn't make it. I think they had a bit of an off. But we're on the grid, and Morgan Hughes, they're on their formation lap. We've got Morgan Hughes in first. We've got Darthush in second, Schmitty in third, Slippery Sam in fourth, Andrew Smith in the RB in fifth. In the Aston Martin, we've got Scartrix, Mike Legends in seventh in the Alpine. The Ferrari on board in the Ferrari is Jaffa Boom, Hughes Demons in the Alpine. The Haas is PRF Clem, the Kick of George. Josh Godwin's in the Williams, Dystopians in the RB. AMS Trappy is in the Red Bull, Wade 51's in the Red Bull, Jack Daniels in the Mercedes. Ali Khan is in 17th in the Haas, and Tom is 18th in the Mercedes. And the Dark Mark is right at the back in that beautiful bogey green Pick Saba. And it'll be very interesting to see how these faster guys at the back make their way up through the grid to the last laps of the race to see how close they can get, or even possibly get a podium. Fuse Demon and Clem must have had a little tap together. They've ended up on the naughty step there on the grid. So they're going to start with a few disadvantages, cold tires, and maybe not just as accurately on the grid as they would like to be. So we'll just get that interval up. We'll get the telemetry up. Power situations, everybody's on mediums apart from Fuse Demon, who's on hards, and Tom, who's on hards. So they've got a different strategy. They're going to go for a longer first section. So get rid of all this and let's ride on board with the number 4 place. And they're away. Everybody seems to be round that corner pretty well. There's a few goes wide. But yes, there doesn't seem to be any absolute catastrophes out there at the moment. So Morgan Hughes is in the lead in the McLaren, with Darkosh right on his pipe on the Ferrari, and Scartrix third in the Bentley. Sorry, not the Bentley, the Aston Martin. It'd be nice if Bentley actually came to Formula One. There's a bit of a battle going on here, so Darkosh takes the lead and he loses it again. Morgan's too good for him, but we'll just jump on board with him. Let's see what he's going to do up this straight. He's on the tail, he's going to go up the inside, give him plenty of room, and he does. And the Ferrari takes the lead narrowly, while the Morgan Hughes is holding tight. Scartrix is holding tight. They're 3 abreast going down here. The Ferrari's taking the inside line, but yet the McLaren takes it, and Morgan secures his front running at the moment. Wow, it's such a fast track, and into this corner. An inside line taken here by Josh. Pat Williams is in the outside. The Aston's in the inside. The Aston just couldn't hang on, but he's on the wrong side of the road going into this corner. This can be a dodgy one. Straightens it up, gets round it. Oh, that Kraken in the front just takes a wobble. The Aston takes up the inside and he gathers it up, and he just narrowly takes P4 at the moment, but loses it again to Josh Godwin, who's on the outside. So there's a good clean race going on in the front here. but there's also a heck of a race going on behind. So let's have a look at this. Look at this bunch. They're having a battle. Oh, the McLaren takes it too wide. That was Slippery Salmon making a mistake there and loses a bit of time and places. It's all clean up to now. So much for this 100% safety car. Let's hope it's not commentator's curse. Darkosh is a 1:33.5 fastest lap for you. Nice one, sir. As Schmitty takes that Aston of Scar Tricks in the inside, and he's now going to fly after Josh. Let's ride on board with Schmitty. Let's see what he can do. He's got pace here. Round that right-hander. This is where you hear the rock music blasting. Boom, 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 boom. U2 played in there not so long ago. Tight left, tight right. Very slippy part of the circuit here. You can tap this wall on the right if you don't get it wrong, but he doesn't get it wrong. He gets it beautifully. And he's right on pace now to chase down his teammate Josh. Will they work together, or are they racing? Are they a team, or are they racing? Time will tell. So we're on board with this kick. He's making a move on the outside of the Red Bull. Can he make it stick? Not at the moment. He tucks back in. He tries to get a bit of the drag, and he's getting it past that Ferrari. He absolutely robs the Ferrari. Tucks in behind the Red Bull. Takes the left-hander. Sharp right. And that slippery left. And away he goes. He's tracking him down. Nice driving, Josh. We'll take a run down to the back and we'll have a look at what Fuse Demon's doing. Good evening, Fuse. It's good to see you. And you're having a little battle here, obviously, with Dystopian and Dark Mark. Also, Mike Legends in there. This is a good race at the back. Let's be on them for a while. All round that safely. Round that final left-hander before they go up there. Someone had a little look on the outside but thought better of it. As they turn round the left-hander now, they're onto that long straight. Let's ride on board Slippery Salmon, actually. Oh, safety car. Ha ha ha. Safety car. So we're riding on board the race leader at the moment, who's Josh Godwin. He's in the Williams. He's now going to dictate the pace going into the start of this. And he's away. He's away. Yeah, I think. Oh, he didn't. He didn't catch them sleeping. They're all there. It all looks pretty safe up to now. Yes, it's looking all clean. Let's go back to the leaders and see what's happening there. So we're on board with Josh. The slippery left-hander. He comes round it. Let's see who hits the wall. The Ferrari gives the wall, Dark Ush gives the wall a little tap for good measure. But Josh has got this race under control at the moment, but unfortunately for him, he's got a Mercedes right on his tail. And that Mercedes of Tom will know exactly what to do, so we'll just ride on board to see what Tom's going to do. I'm not sure if he has the DRS just yet. I don't think he does, but he has the pace and he's using. So he's still going to take the lead here. He does. He takes a nice move across and he's into this left-hander in front. So Tom takes the first position with Josh in second, Dystopia in third, Fusdame in fourth and Darkush in fifth. There's a big battle going on behind, and we'll just go down to George and have a look and see what's going on here. He's leading the pack, but there is a plethora of cars behind him. Do you like that word, plethora? I think it's the wrong word, but anyway, we'll use it. Now, I know this guy in the 9th position, and you call him Ali Khan, 1991. He's a clean racer, he's a fast racer, he's a clever guy, and he's going to make moves. I can absolutely put my mortgage on it. As they go left, right, avoiding the wall. As he does, he's just taking his time. He knows he's got plenty of laps left to make moves. My goodness, there's nothing between these guys whatsoever. The top three have just slightly pulled away. The top two even. Tom and Josh Godwin. And just as I say that, Tom's going to have a look up the inside here, I think. Let's see if he does. Let's ride on board. Not sure he'll do it on the left-hander, but he will. Oh, he's only got 32% of battery, so he's gonna just take his time and think it out before he makes the move. There's no rush whatsoever. 10-second penalty to Jack for speeding in the pit lane. Oh, you will be raging with yourself. It's always tempting, Tom, to do what you were thinking, but it's not worth it because it can go terribly wrong. Always better waiting. But here comes that Ferrari of Darth Ush in third place. Scartrix gets a 3-second penalty. So all eyes are on Tom as they come round to the very, very long straight, the very fast straight. Let's see what speed Tom can get out of this Mercedes as he wrings the accelerator out of it. Right up to the back of him, even before the DRS. Wait on it, wait on it. Yeah, he gets it. He's on the left-hand side. He's approaching 211, 12, 13, 213 miles per hour. Absolutely flying. Oh, Darkush takes a second place and he tapped the wall. That's the second time he's done that. He likes the wall. But it hasn't deterred him whatsoever as he takes a 1:33.3 fastest lap. Well done, sir. That Ferrari is cooking. We'll just go back to Morgan Hughes for a minute. He's in the McLaren and he's chasing down WAD 51. He's now in the DRS zone. But he's not mad enough to make that move. He's going to build. I'm pretty certain whenever he gets onto the straight, there's going to be a few manoeuvres, and that Haas of Ali's back up in the 6th place. 5 laps on the hard tyres, 10 laps of the race out of the 25 gone. And we'll just stay on board with this McLaren of Morgan Hughes to see if he can make the move on the straight. I'm absolutely certain he can. And here he goes. 70% the battery, 4th, 5th, 6th, up into 7th. 62% the battery, bangs it up into 8th. And he'll hit the DRS. No, he didn't get the zone. He didn't get it. He'll get it next time round. But what a battle and what close racing going on behind them. We'll go down to Trappy for a minute. Trappy's in the Red Bull and he's just going round that slippery sector. He's pulled a nice little lead out for himself. We'll go down to Clem in 12th. Clem's in the Haas. And he's got Mike Legend right behind him going round this left-hander. And Mike seems to be making a bit of ground in that Alpine. So we're on board with Mike Legend, 101 in the Alpine. Jumps on the brakes, takes the curb beautifully. It can get slidey there, he controls the throttle. Takes lots of that, avoids the wall. He's driving beautifully. And he's now going to try and gain a bit of time with his 82% left in battery up onto the back of this Haas of Clem. Once he turns this left-hander, he should be in good position just to squeeze it. Yes. He's now starting to use a bit of the ERS. But Clem's good for it. Can he hold him off? Let's have a look. He's running out of road. He's not going to dive. No, he doesn't. He does the sensible thing. That's good driving. Fastest lap, 1:33. Oh, Wads steals it immediately at 1:32.9. Fastest lap for you, Wads. Well done. We'll just pop back up to the race leader at the moment, who is Dark Ush has just taken it. So there's a battle going on here between Tom and Dark. So that fast lap of 1:32.9 is going to be hard to beat unless somebody sticks on a set of softs at some stage. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. Only 3 penalties, and that's Scar Tricks 3 second, and Fuse Demons got 3, and Jeff Aboom has got 3. But the Ferrari's holding off the Mercedes just at the moment, but I'm not sure that's going to last too long. DRS activated. But that Ferrari holds them off. That Darkush is flying in the Ferrari. He definitely is. Lap 12 of 25 going over the start, starting the unlucky lap 13. What unlucky can happen on lap 13? Oh, there's a little unlucky swing from Tom. That Red Bull of Wads is not far away either. He's chasing. But unfortunately, he's just bordering on the DRS exclusion. He needs to get a wee bit of time around this corner, so maybe do a bit of late braking and see if he can squeeze it. Let's see. No, he's still just too far away from being 1 second behind. But he's trying. We'll be keeping an eye on Wads over the next couple of laps to see if he can pull that in. But if we go down to Josh again in P7, there's a nice wee battle going on here. Absolutely flying, 5 in a row. The Kicksaba is having a look, but he's thought better off it. Round they go. That McLaren of Morgan Hughes is leading this pack. But the Saba behind is having a look, and he's going to take the pass. And pass he does, but he has a Haas on his back as well. What's going on here? He takes the inside line, he holds it, but the Haas squeezes him, and the Haas, what a move by the Haas. Absolutely phenomenal move by Ali. That was a smashing move, sir. But the little kick is saying, I'm not going to sit back and let this happen. I'm going to hang in and I'm going to track you down. But he's also got a McLaren of Morgan Hughes that's pretty keen to get on. Just pop down to the Ferrari of Jeffabum. But he's in the Ferrari and he's having a look at this Alpine of Mike Legend in 101. Mike's gathering up a bit of battery and the Ferrari is right on his gearbox going round this slippery part of the section. Can he keep this traction down? He can. It's all nice and steady. The setup obviously is right and off he goes. Lap to the mat. He wants to get as close as he can to the back of this Alpine. And then Mike's got it all to do round this left-hander to keep this Ferrari at bay. Can he do it? Here he goes. He's got 50% of the battery. He pops up into 7th gear, 187 miles an hour, drops it down up into 8th. Hits the DRS. What can he do? He can do exactly what we thought he was going to do. He's going to hang into the back of him. But he's also got an Aston Martin starting to push. Scar Tricks is in 13th position. Maybe that's lucky 13. Keep her going, Scar Tricks. I know you've got 3-second penalty, but you're still very much in it. 10 laps to go. I'm going to put you down for definitely a top 10 finish. Keep her going, sir. So, back to the race leader, Darthush. He's now pulled away a 2.5 second lead on Tom. Now, unless I am wrong, I honestly don't believe this can be caught. Let's have a look at the tyre details. He's on 10 lap hards, Tom's on 14 laps, Wad's on 10. They're all on fairly similar hards, but Darth is on the fresher tyres and he's also got this increasing lead now up to nearly 3 seconds. He's in the clean air. The other thing is that Wads and Tom are fighting, and they're fighting hard. That Red Bull's just holding Tom off at the moment in the Mercedes. But I think there's going to be a position change here very shortly. But as these two guys battle, the Ferrari's going to run away. Or is he? Let's see. Time will tell. You can see the gap there. He's got an absolute very big mountain to climb here to catch the Ferrari, but he's going to give it his best shot. Not a lot of battery to do it with, so he'll pop it into save mode going round here, and he'll build up as much as he can to try and get some speed and pace up these straights. But Tom's sitting pretty in third place in the Mercedes, and he's going to go round here. The pace here is absolutely frantic. The guys are running out of battery. They're really, really pushing round the left-hander. Now, oh, he lost a bit of traction there. That wasn't too smart. But he's in position A to take the Red Bull. The Red Bull's building, so it's not going to happen here. But this Haas battle behind is just going frantic, with the kick just taking the lead. George just takes Ali and he takes P4. Ali's pushing hard behind him. What's Ali going to do about it? He's going to sit there. He's going to build. He's taking an outside line. Will he have a go in this DRS zone? Not too many people really try anything here, but you never know with Ali. No, he's going to save it. He has the pace, and he's going to have a go, absolutely a go up the inside. That's a beautiful move. And that kicks on the outside. Look at them coming round here. Oh, this is absolutely close racing here. Josh, you're doing brilliant holding it off there, boy. That is absolutely fabulous stuff. All 5 of you are racing brilliantly. Keep it clean and keep her lit, as they say in Ireland. But back up to the race leader. He is now 3 seconds, or the most of 3 seconds ahead. But that battle for second and third starting to separate a bit. Tom's just dropped out of the DRS zone of WADS, so there's a bit of making up to do there. But I think the main battle at the moment are these 5 guys, so I'm going to stay on board with these guys, no disrespect to the leaders, because Ali and Josh are having an absolute ball here, and Trappy, he wants a part of it. Trappy and Morgan Hughes also. Let's ride on board with Morgan behind the kick. He needs to start making his moves soon, but he doesn't want to rush it. That outside line's a good line, but will he bang into the inside? No, he won't. Only the novices do that. People like me try stupid stuff like that and get penalties. So has he got anything round here? No, he won't, because everybody's going to have the DRS. This is going to be a difficult battle of 5, trying to get some overtakes done here, because they're all going to be in the DRS zone. But Ali is vulnerable. No doubt about that. Ali's got himself up in the 3rd place. AMS Trappy's in 4th. Josh is 5th, and Morgan Hughes in 6th. And Josh Godwin in the Williams is now in 7th place. And this is a phenomenal battle. Viva Las Vegas! Go on the Haas! Go on the Ali! I might be cheering Ali on, but I'll tell you something. Trappy and the Red Bull's not cheering. He's going, fuck you, I'm going to have you right now. Taps his little DRS button and says, goodbye to the Haas. I'll look at you from behind, and here comes the kick. He's going to have a go too, but he's running out of space. It's held by the Red Bull, and Ali drops down into 4th. Trappy does a beautiful move. Now Red Bull 2nd and 3rd, with the Ferrari still leading with that never-ending gap of 2.8 seconds. It's never going to be caught in 5 laps, I don't believe, unless there's an accident. A safety car would be absolutely horrible now. But this race here is absolutely amazing. But I think we'll give these guys a bit of love down here now. Let's just have a look. This Haas of Tom in 9th position. These guys are having a good battle. The Aston Martin's not too far behind of Scar Tricks. And the 2 Williams, Schmitty and Josh Godwin are having a bit of a battle too. I think Josh Godwin might be able to make a move here. Let's ride on board with him and see what he's got. Williams on Williams. They're going to make baby Williams here. Will he mount him? Will he mount him? Will there be a baby Williams? Oh, he nearly clips that corner. Josh, you were very close there, sir. But you're in a very, very good position to take 12th place here. Schmitty, hang on tight to your handbrake. Don't be doing a handbrake turn. But I think it's goodbye. He makes a mistake and Josh just takes it. Yes, he does. And Schmitty has got Fuse Demon on his back now. Fuse Demon's going to have a look at this. Let's have a look at Fuse. Can he make the move? Yes, he can. Well done, Fuse. That's a lovely move. So Josh secures a nice 12th place. But I'm going to go back up to Ali because it's still going ahead there. That Red Bull of Trappy is in front. Ali's in 4th place and Josh in 5th. And that McLaren of Morgan Hughes is looking very, very threatening. What a battle. What a battle. But just to give you an insight in what's happening, first position is this guy. This is Darthush. He's 3.5 seconds ahead. Sorry for not giving you too much commentary, bud, but you are doing such a good job, I can't even watch you. Wads is in 2nd place, and he's got such a gap now, I'm not going to watch him. Trappy, he's the man. He's holding 3rd place, but by goodness, he has got an absolute bunch of animals behind him. Ali and Josh are not going to let him off the noose here. Let's ride on board just with this Hick Saba to see exactly what he can do round this little left and right-hander. Not much he can do right now, but Trappy might be able to do something. Let's have a look at Trappy. Will Trappy try it up the first DRS zone, or will he not? I can't see it. Although that Haas looked a little slippy there, but is he going to have a go? Yes, he is, and he takes it. He takes it beautifully, and a little touch of the wheels there, just saying hello. Absolutely nothing sinister going on there, just a little racing tap. It does happen. Nothing to get knickers in a twist about. But that Red Bull of Trappy takes a 3rd place now. Lap 21 out of 25. Las Vegas PRF1 League. Reverse grid. I'm GAVINBASS1. I'm very, very late coming to the commentary. I wasn't prepared. I didn't have a lot of information about anybody. So bear with me. Trying my best, guys. Trying to give everybody a little bit of love. And talking of love, let's have a wee quick look at number 15, and that's Schmitty. Schmitty's had a bit of a up and down race, but he's on the back of Dystopian. Both on the hards. Can he make a wee bit of a move up there? Can he give us a wee bit of excitement in the last few laps of this Vegas race? I'm not sure he's got enough battery. In fact, he's not. He's drained it. He's not going to do it. Turn your battery off, buddy. Charge it up and take the medicine. Just jumping up to P12 and Jeffabum. He's on the back of this. This Ferrari's chasing Josh Godwin down. And we'll just jump on board Jeffabum. Right, guys, I'm saying it now. Fuck's sake, give yourselves names that I can pronounce. I might be Irish, but I can't fucking read. Come on, that Ferrari. Let's see you make a move in lap 22. Stay away from that wall, as you do. 46% the battery. Round this tight left-hander. Oh, somebody loses it. It's a Haas. That was Fuse Demon, I think. I'm not absolutely sure. No, it wasn't. It was Clem. So Clem's now in front of... Yeah, it's Clem. So, let's see if this Ferrari can make a move in the Haas. After that little slippery section there, Clem's probably a little rattled, so he's vulnerable. So let's see if this Ferrari and Jeffaboom can take the vulnerability clean away from him. Hits the button, hits the DRS, has a look. Bye, bye. Absolutely fabulous. Back up into P3. We're on Trappy. Trappy's still holding the lead, but Ali's saying, I'm going to get you. He definitely is trying. And I'll tell you another guy who's trying, and that's ex-George. But we'll just ride on board Ali. Let's see if Ali can make one of these late moves. Darthush is 3 seconds ahead. He's definitely won the race unless something happens. There's no penalties really going to absolutely compromise anybody in the first sort of 8 positions. So going over the line will be dictating the places of this race. I don't think penalties are going to take much pride in any of the decisions. But we're turning round to the vulnerable part of the course. Ali's got 97% of battery. Is he going to use it, or is he going to play the smart game? Is he going to take the position, or is he going to sit there, and is he going to wait till lap 23, end of 24 to do it? Oh, he's going to take it. He's going to take that position. And as he takes the position, the kick takes him inside, and he gets a little close, but he's managed it. Oh, this is an absolute belter of a third. Second, third, fourth, and fifth place battles. Unbelievable. So Trappy's holding it at the moment. Wads has secured a second place. Absolutely certain unless something happens. Lap 24 or lap 25, but we're on board with this. Absolutely fabulous battle here. So Trappy's back out the front. Ali's tucked in behind. George is tucked in behind that. I've got a feeling. Let's have a little look at George and see what he's got 100% battery. All of these three. Oh, you just lost it there. Please don't lose too much time and get back at it. I think you're okay, George. I think so, but you did lose a lot of time there. You're going to have to just use a little ERS just to get back on, but you're safe enough. Clem gets a 3-second warning there. Another little penalty goes on the board. Lap 24 of lap 25. I'm sorry, guys, for focusing so much on this, but that really is the tightest part of the race. This is the battle. Here we go. I'm just going to ride on board Ali. Lap 25. I'm going to stay with Ali here until about halfway around this lap, and at least just down the straight to see if the move can be made. Then I'm going to go on to the leaders and welcome them home over the line, because they have deserved it. They've raced brilliantly. Ali's going to have a look up. I'm not too sure he wants to do this. He doesn't. He's a wise guy. He's going to leave it to the straight. He left it very late on the brakes there, and Trappy gets a bit of panic stations going. Ali is putting so much pressure on this Red Bull. He's starting to flap a little. Trappy, don't get into a flappy. Absolutely brilliant, guys. Absolutely brilliant, but I do fear for Trappy on the straight here. This has been a long thought out strategy by Ali, and I know exactly what Ali's been thinking, and he's going to absolutely and utterly carry it out here. So I'm going to go on board with the leaders very shortly, but I want to see how this pans out over the DRS zone. Can Ali make that move? He can. It was inevitable. He's on the outside. He's in the right part of the track to do it. Oh, this is tight. Oh, this is nasty. Oh, yes, this is blaming good. But I'm sorry, I've got to go. The Ferrari gets the win. Darkosh and Wads. I'm coming over the line now. Is the Red Bull. What a race. Ali 4th. George 5th. In comes the Mercedes of Tom. Morgan Hughes in 7th. Mike Legend 8th. 9th Scartrix. Hughes Demon in 10th. Dystopian 11th. Josh Godwin in 12th. Jaffa Boom's in 13th. 14th is Clem. And at the back is Schmitty in the Williams. And let's all give him a cheer as he goes over the start-finish line. Tough race for you, Schmitty. So that is your race, and I'll just confirm all the positions in a minute. I enjoyed that, guys. Again, I'm very, very sorry that I wasn't a little more on it. But the driver of the day I would actually agree with was Ali. Although the winner really does deserve it because he won the race by quite a margin. But Ali did battle. Love the hop. Love the hop. That's one poser of a Ferrari driver. So he'll splash the champagne. He'll drink a wee drop of it out of the cup. He'll share it with his podiums. Splashy, splashy to the Ferraris. And Las Vegas sees some champagne over the crowd as well. 2 Red Bulls on the podium along with the Ferrari. Not something that you would see quite often in real life, to be honest with you. But there's the official results. Darth Ush first in Ferrari. Wads second Red Bull. Third AMS Trappy Red Bull. Ali Khan Haas. Hi Ali. George fifth in the kick. Mercedes Tom sixth. Morgan Hughes seventh. Well done, Morgan. Mike Legend Alpine 8th. 9th Fuse Demon. 10th Dystopian in the Visa Cash app. Josh Godwin in the Williams in 11th. 12th Jaffa Boom. PRF1 Clem. I think Clem has something to do with this league. Hey Clem, well done in your 13th. I'm sure you're not all that pleased with it, but well done anyway. Schmitty 14th in the lovely Williams. And Scar Tricks 15th and 16th Slippery Salmon. 17th Jack Daniels and the Dark Mark and Andrew Smith. All last 4 didn't finish. So from the glittering lights of Las Vegas to the darkening lights of Castle Rock in Northern Ireland, Gavin Bass. Hi Ali, thanks for the little message. Well done in your race, buddy. That was a great race to watch. As always, lovely clean race from you. Tactical racing. A pleasure doing the comms for you, bud. Anytime at all. In fact, that goes out to all of the PRF1 guys. I just love doing comms. Last minute, anything, just send me a text. Happy to do it. I'm a retired man, nothing else to do. And again, GAVINBASS1 is my name. Look me up on Twitch, give me a follow, give me a like, and I hope to see you all again. It was a great pleasure doing this, and I wish you all the very best for your next race, and I'm sure everybody's looking forward to F1 25 coming out. Heard all sorts of reports, mostly good. We probably have to just get used to doing things slightly differently. So it's goodbye from Northern Ireland, it's goodbye from Gavin Bass, and it was my
Casinos echo the turbo sound, gold dust rising from the ground. Precision cuts like desert glass, each corner's a masterclass. Red lights fade and hearts ignite. This is more than black and white. Carbon wings and neon glow. PRF1 steals the show. From the Mirage to the Mandalay, engines thunder like a cabaret. Viva the racers, bold and brave. No luck, just skill, that's how we pay. Vegas velocity, lights go green. Fastest show you've ever seen. PRF1, where we ride the line, past the limits of design. Champions rise, and history's made. Under Vegas, stars will never fade. Feel the fire, hear the call. A PRF1, a race for all. So place your bets and feel the thrill. In Las Vegas, speed's the deal. From dusk till dawn, we chase the sun. Forever fast with PRF1.